Alright, so now we're going to do the exterior review of the 2016 Honda Fit Black Edition. So, starting off, we have this car seated on 175/70 tires, 14-inch rims. Of course, the car is black. We have this nice character line that goes through the side, gives the aggressive look. We have more aggressive looking handles compared to the previous generation. We did a 2013 Honda Fit previously. You'll see that video pop up in the corner, just in case you missed that video. So yeah, we have that. We have an integrated indicator light in the mirror, right? And moving on to the back, the brake light is more aggressive compared to the previous generation. LED lights as well, bright indicator and reverse light. We have a cutout for the fog light right here if you were to put in that option. We have a reverse camera, rear wiper, of course, Honda Fit badge with the Black Edition badge, of course, special. And of course the Black Edition comes equipped with a aggressive rear wing. So as you can see, so far the theme of this car is more of an aggressive look. Alright. Here we have our fuel tank cover. This model, the newer generation, uses a pull switch in the car instead of being a pop out in comparison to the previous generation. Character line again, side skirt. Just a really beautiful looking car so far, right? Moving on to the front, we have a more sleek design to the headlights compared to the previous generation. This car happens to have halogens, but you have other models that have the projector beams as well. That's something to note. As you can see, the front styling is a little bit more aggressive, of course. We have our fog light cutouts right here. Well, fog light slots is a better thing to say. And moving on to the engine. Alright, so looking at the engine, right? It's pretty much the same layout as the previous generation. We have the battery over to the right side. We have our throttle or electronic throttle body, air intake, coolant fill right there, windshield wash, oil dipstick a little bit higher than the previous generation, and that's pretty much it for accessible fluids and those basic stuff. So here now we have Earth Dreams technology. This is pretty much Honda's new technology where it's more of a electronic assist, but it's not to be confused with hybrid technology. Right? This is more of a electronic technology in the engine, to put it simply.
Alright guys, now we're going to take a look at the interior of this car. This is our key fob. We're going to go ahead and lock it. I'm going to hold it here. Now we're going to take a look at the keyless entry feature. Place our hand behind the door handle and it opens it. Let's get inside. Now I'm 5'11" on a good day, and we're gonna get inside. So looking at the door, we have our window control switches. It's all powered with the driver's side being full auto up and down. We have our window lock button, which prevents the passengers from accessing, the window. Now we have our side mirror control buttons. We have our door lock. Now this is your central lock-in. It's not gonna close since the door is open, but when you flick it forward, it shuts all the doors. Another feature is that with the driver's side, when you open it, all the doors open. Coming to this side, we have our cup holder or econ button. This helps you to save a little extra fuel. We also have our fog light control switch. We have our traction control off switch. And we have our auto retracting folding mirrors switch. Now this is when you close the door, it automatically retracts the mirrors for you. Looking down here, we have our fuel door switch. We have our bonnet switch. We have our pedals. Coming back up, we have our 3-spoke steering wheel, right? Our infotainment controls on our steering. We have our indicator paddle. We have our windshield wiper controls. This vehicle does have intermittent front and back. Taking a look at the dash, we can see our nice big gauges. We're gonna give it a little, so you guys can see, nice vibrant display. We have our tachometer. Thank you. We have our tachometer, we have our nice big speedometer, and we have our digital display right here that displays our fuel level, our fuel consumption. Coming back over here, we have our infotainment. Right here, we have our keyless start, so we have our push button start. We have a nice big infotainment display right here. Right, go to our menu. Nice and accessible. This one is in Japanese, but it's pretty intuitive. You can use Google Translate to find some stuff. We have our hazard light, and right here we have our climate control. Now this is all digital, and if you switch it off, all of this goes off. Switching it back on, you can see this. We have our fan speed, our temperature control. We have our recirculated air. Right, and we have our on-off for our AC fan. Down here we have our HDMI port, we have a USB port, we have a 12-volt power outlet, and right here we have a button. This shuts off your auto idle. Now this, if certain conditions are met, it does allow the car to shut off while in traffic, save a little extra fuel. Right, and this button turns it off or reactivates it. Also down here we have our heated seats. We have high and low for the passenger side, high and low for the driver's side. This vehicle does have a center console armrest, which is really nice. Nice soft materials to it. Now let's go take a look at the passenger side. Alright guys, for the passenger side we have our window control coming over here. Unlike the previous generation, we don't have an upper glove box, but we do have a lower. Gives you, a decent amount of space either way. We have cup holders here. We have no cup holder here, unlike the previous generation. Over here, if we look at this little center part, we have a little bit of storage right here, but that's basically what we have on the passenger side. We come down here from the sun visor. We do have a mirror. That's pretty good. Let's go take a look at the back. Oh, and we also have nice storage right here. This is a 1 liter. I won't mention the brand for you guys want to sponsor us, but we have a 1 liter bottle right here. Fits fair with a little bit of effort, so keep that in mind. So you're gonna squish the bottom a little bit. All right guys, we're gonna look at the rear passenger space. Again, on a good day, 511. With the driver's seat well reclined, we have more than ample leg room right here. About a fist worth of space, headroom space. Again, really good space. Our bottle holder, nice and spacious. Yeah, it's really good space here. If we scoot over to the middle section, the dreaded hump where a lot of people don't like. This is actually really spacious. It's slightly raised, but it does feel generous given the amount of space that this car has. For a subcompact car like this, it is really good space management by Honda, and they always know how to squeeze out the maximum amount of space in these cars. Yeah, you can fit. All right, let's take a look at the rear cargo space. All right guys, again, Honda does have the magic seats, so we are able to fold the seat forward to get more space, and we are able to lift the seat to get more space. Again, this is Honda's innovative design to allow you to use more space for the vehicle. That's really fantastic innovation by Honda. All right guys, now we're going to take a look at the rear cargo space. Again, same thing. We're going to lock it, and if you feel for the release button here, it automatically opens the trunk. Again, same situation like the previous generation Honda Fit. Plenty of rear space around here. If we take a look here, this vehicle doesn't come with a spare, but it does come with a run flat kit that has a pump, right, and sealant, right. What you basically do, you put this in the tire, and the pump inflates it. Once it gets up to running speed, it distributes the sealant, and it's supposed to patch the puncture. You repeat that process if you realize that it's not retaining air, until you basically fill the puncture until you can get to a tire replacement service center. I'm 5'11" and I'm going to climb into the trunk. Ample space. Seats do fold forward. So like plenty of space. So yeah, right here we have our third seatbelt location. Yeah. Alright guys, so today we have the 2016 Honda Fit Black Edition base model. Now this is one of the top of the line trims you can get the base in. I'd say it's fully loaded, has all the bells and whistles. The only thing it doesn't have in this particular model is auto lights. So, you know, those have to be manually turned on. However, everything else pretty much fully loaded. It has an option for fog lights. This particular model doesn't come with it, but it does have the option to install them. It does have a switch for it. We're gonna take it for a little spin. It's slightly raining right now, so the visibility through the front might be a little bit impaired, but overall we're gonna give you our feedback on the drivability. So right off the bat, put it in drive. The shifter has a nice click to it, a nice tight manual handbrake or display. It's nice and vibrant. We do still have analog tachometer, analog speedometer, but in this we have a digital fuel gauge, it does have a digital fuel gauge, and our trip info is all digital, so that's a nice look. It also tells you the temperature outside. We do have our steering control here, and we're gonna give you our feedback. So moving off, visibility in this is pretty much the same. We do have nice visibility through the side view mirrors. Rear view mirror in this one is standard. It's a little bit smaller. Again, the 2013 Honda Fit that we did has an aftermarket rear view mirror, and we're just gonna move off. Currently we're in normal mode. This does have Econ. We're gonna move off in normal mode and tell you how it feels. Putting on the indicator, nice solid click, and the throttle response is great. Moves off nice and gently. Again, not a Honda fanboy, but Honda does have really good build quality. Visibility through all the windows are fairly decent. Windshield is fairly decent. We're going over a bit of a bump, and the ride feel is good. Brakes, nice feel to them, nice travel. Visibility is great, and we're gonna move off. Now we're going over a grate, and that felt good. Suspension really nice. Really nice feel. Now we're gonna go uphill, and just like before, we're going to just gently go up, not too much, just giving it mild throttle response. This is a really steep hill, so going up the hill effortlessly, still under 3,000 RPM, and just very little response. It's taking it like a champ. Very nice. This model does have an electronic steering. Brakes are really good on this. Yeah, as I said, this does have electronic steering, and it does feel really nice. We're gonna approach the hill and we're gonna do a hill start. So we're gonna stop halfway up this incline, put it in neutral, pull up our handbrake. Now we're gonna move off from a stop. And moves off really easily. Not much effort. This does have a CVT transmission and it is holding up really well. It does give a nice response. Another noteworthy feature is that this speedometer has ambient lighting around it. So it does light up based on your driving pattern. Green means that you're driving fuel efficiently. And going uphill, we do have the green light. So that's really good for this vehicle. Again, this size car, they're really good on fuel. They're fuel savers. This model does come with a backup camera. And we're going to see how it does. Very clear, very nice wide angle camera. Yeah, this has a really nice solid feel to it. Overall drivability, I'd give it a nice 8.5. Has really good power, has really good fuel economy. This is a really solid vehicle. Definitely recommend. Alright guys, so this concludes another one of our vehicle reviews. We really hope you liked it.
Also remember to like, comment and subscribe. Also share our videos if you enjoyed it. And you know, we'd love to hear your feedback in the comments, you know. Also remember to follow our social media pages. They'll appear on the screen and they'll be linked in the description down below.
Also want to give a very special shout out to the person who loaned us their car today for the review, Elizabeth. We're gonna give you guys links to her virtual consultant page and her treats page in the description below. So really hope you guys show her some support. So thank you guys for watching.
And this has been New Level Auto Reviews.
Signing out.